So in this video, I'm going to quickly take you through how different methods of voting can have a big effect on winners that get chosen. And we're going to use the example, because the Oscars are coming up, of choosing Best Picture. So there are 5 different ways of choosing, of voting, essentially, of counting votes. There's the Plurality Method, there's the Runoff Method, there's the Elimination Method, there's the Board Count Method, and there's the Condorcet Method. We're going to start with plurality because it's the easiest. Now, we look at this chart here and we can see these are the rankings: first place, second place, third place, fourth place, fifth place. And for sake of simplicity, I just chose 5 of the movies nominated for Best Picture. We're just going to pretend there's 5 of them. And there's only 55 people voting in the Academy rather than I'm not sure how many people there are, but it's a lot more than 55. So let's say there's 18 people who rank their choices as Dunkirk and Get Out, Post, Lady Bird, and Call Me. So Dunkirk is their favorite, Call Me is their least favorite. Call Me by Your Name. There's 12 people who put Call Me by Your Name as their favorite, followed by The Post, Get Out, Lady Bird, and Dunkirk, and so on. I'm not going to go through all of them. There's a group of 10, there's a group of 9, there's a group of 4, and there's a group of 2. So the plurality method simply goes by which choice gets the most first place votes. So Dunkirk, we can see, has 18 first place votes. Call Me by Your Name has 12. Lady Bird has 10. Get Out has 9. And The Post has 6, because we can combine group 4 and group 2, or groups 5 and 6, who have 4 members and 2 members respectively. So if we do the plurality method, Dunkirk wins. Dunkirk is the winner with 18 votes. Now we go on to the runoff method, where we look at the winners from the first round. So if we look at the first round, the top 2 that got the most votes were Dunkirk and Call Me by Your Name, which had 12 votes. So we move on to second place, and out of Dunkirk and Call Me by Your Name, we see which of those 2 got more second place votes. And we can see that Call Me by Your Name got 14 second place votes, and Dunkirk didn't get any. So if we do the runoff method, Call Me by Your Name would win Best Picture. Got that so far? Now we move on to the elimination method, where we start by eliminating in each round the one that got the least votes. So Dunkirk has 18, Call Me by Your Name has 12, Lady Bird has 10, Get Out has 9 first place votes, and The Post only has 6. So The Post just gets eliminated from the entire competition. And Dunkirk has 18. Call Me by Your Name has 12. Lady Bird has 10. And Get Out has 9. So now we look at each what the people who voted for The Post have as their second choice, and we can add those. So now 4 people who voted for The Post put Call Me by Your Name as their second choice. So we can take those 4 votes and we can add them to Call Me by Your Name. So now Call Me by Your Name has 16 votes. And there were 2 people who voted for The Post, but they would have put Lady Bird as their second choice. So we can add 2 votes to Lady Bird. Now Lady Bird has 12 votes. And now Get Out, we can eliminate Get Out because it has the lowest. It has 9 votes. Understand this all so far? So we eliminate Get Out. Now the 9 people who would have voted for Get Out would have voted for Lady Bird as their second choice. So we can take those 9 votes that would have gone to Get Out and we can add them to Lady Bird. So Lady Bird, going from 12 votes, now has 21. Call Me By Your Name only has 16 votes, and we can eliminate Call Me By Your Name from this whole schematic. Now the 12 people, or the 16 rather, who would have voted for Call Me By Your Name are now, their votes are going to get reallocated as well. We start with those 12 people who would have voted for Call Me By Your Name originally, and we can add 12 votes to Lady Bird. And there were 4 people over here who would have voted for the Post, but then that got eliminated. Then they would have voted for Call Me By Your Name, but that got eliminated. So we can take those 4 votes, and they would go to Lady Bird. And now Lady Bird has, I forgot to cross this out. Now Lady Bird, that's another 4 votes. Lady Bird has 37 votes. And Dunkirk only has 18, so Dunkirk gets eliminated. And when we do the elimination method, Lady Bird wins Best Picture. It's all about what would your next top choice have been once you eliminate the least popular choice. Now we move on to the board account, and this is a really, really interesting one because I believe it is the method they've switched to this year, and what's really important here is the ranking. So for every first place vote is worth 4 points. Every second place vote is worth 3 points. Every third place vote is worth 2 points. Every fourth place vote is worth 1 point. And every last place vote is worth no points at all. And so we can see Dunkirk had 18 first place votes. So we can put a little 18 right there because we're going to multiply it by 4. But then it also got 22, 31, 35, 37 last place votes. So we're going to put that little 37 right there. And then it got no second place votes, no third place votes, and no fourth place votes. You understand that this 3 represents the 3 points for every second place vote. This 2 represents the 2 points for every third place vote. I don't want it to be confusing when I say second place, there's a 3 right there. So you understand that. Get Out got 9 first place votes, so we put the 9 there. It got 18 second place votes. It got 12, 16, 18 third place votes. And it got 10 fourth place votes. And it got no last place votes. The Post got 6 first place votes. It got 12 second place votes, and so on, like this. You can check my math if you would like to. I did work out all the math ahead of time. Actually, you know, I will finish this part out. I'm not going to do all the multiplying out for you because I already did that, but I will just show you how many of each vote that each option got. So the Post got 37 third place votes, and it got no fourth place votes and no fifth place votes. Lady Bird got 10 first place votes, and it got 11 second place votes, and it got no third place votes. It got 34 fourth place votes and no fifth place votes. Call Me By Your Name got 12 first place votes. It got 14 second place votes, sorry. It got no third place votes. It got 11 fourth place votes and no fifth place votes. So I did all the multiplying out ahead of time. When you multiply Dunkirk's score together, it gets a score of 72, so 4 points for every first place vote it got, which is 18, so 18 times 4. Get Out got 136 points. The Post got 134 points. Lady Bird got 107 points. And Call Me By Your Name got 101 points. So when we do the board account method, Get Out wins. And I've always really preferred the board account method because it does take into account those second and third place votes, which I think are important because it shows that you just prefer it to other things. Now, the last one is called the Condorcet Method, and it's pairwise. And you look at when you put them sort of in competition with each other. So we look at each one as just that one versus that one. So when we look at Dunkirk versus Get Out, when we have the group of 18 people, Dunkirk gets 18. Then all of the other groups, Get Out beats Dunkirk in all the other votes. A group of 12 people, they prefer Get Out to Dunkirk. 10 people prefer Get Out to Dunkirk. 9 people Get Out to Dunkirk. 4 Get Out to Dunkirk. 2 Get Out to Dunkirk. So 22, 31, 37. Get Out beats Dunkirk in a pairwise comparison. So the basic goal of a Condorcet method is that we want to see which of these, when you put it up against all of the other movies, it will beat all of the other movies every time. Like Get Out just beat Dunkirk. So we know that Dunkirk can't win. So let's look at Get Out versus some of the other movies. Because whatever, if anything beats Get Out, then we can go from there. So let's look at Get Out versus The Post. Group of 18, Get Out beats The Post. Group of 12, The Post beats Get Out. Group of 10, The Post beats Get Out. Group of 9, Get Out beats The Post. Group of 4, The Post beats Get Out. And group of 2, The Post beats Get Out. So Get Out has 27 points. And The Post gets 28 points. So when we have Get Out versus The Post wins. So we know now that Get Out can't win. So let's look at The Post versus Lady Bird. Group of 18, The Post beats Lady Bird. Group of 12, The Post beats Lady Bird. Group of 10, Lady Bird beats The Post. Group of 9, Lady Bird beats The Post. Group of 4, The Post beats Lady Bird. Group of 2, The Post beats Lady Bird. So The Post has 36 points and Lady Bird has 19. So The Post beats Lady Bird. Now let's look at The Post versus Call Me By Your Name. Group of 18, The Post beats Call Me By Your Name. Group of 12, Call Me By Your Name beats The Post. Group of 10, Call Me By Your Name beats The Post. Group of 9, The Post beats Call Me By Your Name. Group of 4, The Post beats Call Me By Your Name. Group of 2, The Post beats Call Me By Your Name. So The Post has 33 points. Call Me By Your Name is 22. So The Post beats Call Me By Your Name overall. So The Post has already beaten Get Out Lady Bird and Call Me By Your Name. If The Post beats Dunkirk, then we know The Post will win Best Picture with this method, because The Post has beaten everything else when it goes up against just The Post. So let's look at this. Group of 18, Dunkirk beats The Post. Group of 12, The Post beats Dunkirk. Group of 10, The Post beats Dunkirk. Group of 9, The Post beats Dunkirk. Group of 4, The Post beats Dunkirk. Group of 2, The Post beats Dunkirk. So Dunkirk has 18 points, and The Post has 37 points. So when we do this method, The Post beats everything, and The Post wins Best Picture. So what have we garnered here? We can see that when you do different methods, you get different winners. Condorcet, The Post will win Best Picture. Board account, Get Out will win Best Picture. Elimination round, Lady Bird will win. Runoff method, Call Me By Your Name will win. Plurality method, Dunkirk will win. And that's just something to think about with the Oscars this year.